everyone, this is Dominique. I'm going to be doing an intro for the Project Level Up. I am doing a Pan Those eyeshadows, but I chose palettes that were more autumnal, fall inspired. So I did get a lot of bronzes and browns. So I said in my last video that I was going to be doing a Project Level Up so that I could bring in some variety, some color, some flavor into my life. If you're unfamiliar with Project Level Up, it was created by Soph from Soph Alexandra, and basically what happens is it's like a game. So everyone starts on level 1, and at level 1 you randomly bring in a palette into your life, and your challenge is to use each shadow one time and to hit pan on one shadow, and then you move up to level 2, and at level 2 you'll hit pan on two shadows in that palette and use each shadow twice, and so on and so forth. People can go up as high as they want to or restart whenever they want to. I'll probably go to 3 or 4, but I'm not sure yet. I do have a lot of palettes. In my Pan Those eyeshadows, I'm doing kind of a no palette left behind kind of pan. Most of my palettes do have some form of pan in them, but I do have probably between 20 and 30 that do not have pan yet, so I'm trying to get at least one pan in all of my eyeshadows before I move on to redo them again, and then have 2 pans in all of my eyeshadow palettes, and so on and so forth. So with the help of my daughters, I did write down all of my eyeshadow palettes. I'm sorry, that's moving. I have a puppy. There's 104. Like I said, I do have a lot. And a lot of these do have some pan in them, whether it's 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. But I'd like to pull them in anyways, just so that I have some type of color, because literally all of my colors are brown and like a plum. So we're going to use our friend over here, Alexa, to help us randomly generate a number, and then I will show what palette corresponds with that number. Alexa, pick random number between 1 and 104. So if you didn't hear that, it was 39. Oh, my little puppy. So the random number is 39, and if I look in my little cheat sheet here, okay, so for 39, it's a fluid palette called Otherworldly, and that's actually a really, it's really cool. And I remember I hit pan on like a glitter shade in there that was really, really nice. And I didn't mention it, but I'm gonna do it kind of like how Steph does it, where she picks in level 1 and level 2, because I do have a little bit of ADHD and I need a little more variety than that. So this Unworldly palette will be level 1, and then I'll pick another palette to be my level 2, and I'll update this project as soon as I need to roll one of the 2 out. Alexa, pick a random number between 1 and 104.
Here's a number between 1 and 104. It's 61.
So that was 61. And 61, oh, 61 is my Urban Decay Naked Cherry, which is a really nice one too right now for fall. It's not going to give me any colorful looks like I was hoping for, but we'll do it. I know I have pan on, I think, the nude color in there. Let me go grab those and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. Sorry if anything changed. I did have to get up and go look for these palettes, and if you were wondering what all the fuss is about and all the shaking, it's this little guy. His name is Alfredo. He's still a little puppy, so he's a little bit rambunctious and demanded to be inside. So the Fluid Otherworldly palette is a little 8-pan palette. It's really nice. Like I said, I did hit pan in that shimmery shade right there, the second one. This should be pretty easy. This green is gorgeous. To hit some more pan in, this is going to be my level 1. And then for level 2, I did draw the Naked Cherry palette. And this one, oh, I have pan in 2. Okay, so in this one, I do have pan in those first 2 shades, those first 2 lightest shades. But this is a really pretty, just kind of purpley mauvey colors. It might get the itch that I'm feeling for that new ABH palette to kind of subside. And I didn't mention, a lot of these palettes do already have pans in them, but even if they do have a pan, I'm still going to use them as a use. So just because there's pan in there doesn't mean I'm not going to use it once for level 1 or twice for level 2. And I'll keep track of how many times I use these, and if for some crazy way I end up having to roll out level 2 before level 1, which I highly doubt. Urban Decay shadows are notorious for being super tightly packed. But if for some reason that does happen, I'll keep my level 1 and then roll in a level 3, and then so on and so forth, just so I always have 2 that I'm working on, just with different levels, which is okay. So I will report back whenever I have an update, have something to roll out. Please wish me luck. I'm really excited about this green here. That's going to be so much fun for Halloween. It's called Galaxy. Yeah, it's going to be so fun. So these are the colors. I'm so stoked with this one. And this, I do put glitters on my eyes. I know you're not like supposed to, but I do. So I will be putting that on my eyeball. And if not, I'll put it on my nails. That's fine too. And then here's another look at the Naked Cherry. Yeah, it's super gorgeous. So alrighty folks, I will see you back hopefully in another month or so to give an update on these. Please wish me luck. If you have any suggestions on how I can maybe work these 2 palettes together too, so I can get the most bang for each look, please let me know. I'll see you guys soon. I appreciate you so very much. Bye-bye.